Now, this is the definition of dimensions. Now, the notions of fundamental quantities. The notions of fundamental physical quantities. As required in dimensions. So I am writing it. You have to use square brackets. For mass, you have to use capital M within the square bracket. For length, you have to use capital L within the square bracket. For time, you have to use capital T within square brackets. For temperature, you can use theta or SI unit denotation, that is Kelvin. Both can be accepted. And last one is current. Current has SI unit as ampere, so you can use it as capital A. So these fundamental physical quantities will be of use in dimensions, having their denotions as MT, AL, theta or K. All the expressions are known as dimensional expressions of physical quantities. All the expressions containing MT, L, A, theta or K of the physical quantities are termed as dimensional expression or dimensional formula. So dimensional formula are the dimensional expression, dimensional formula are the expression of physical quantities in terms of these denotions. These are dimensional formula. On the basis of dimension, there are 4 types of physical quantities, but before that, let me solve some of the formulas, dimensional formula for your knowledge. Again, I am emphasizing the one use of dimension. What you are getting is that with the help of dimension, if you know the dimensional formula of a physical quantity, you can obtain its unit also. This is one of the use of dimension. Now I am solving some of the physical quantities, finding some of the dimensional formula of physical quantities which are known to you. So here, let's go with velocity. What is velocity? Velocity is displacement upon time. So fundamental of displacement is length and time is t. So what is the dimensional formula? Lt minus 1. This is the dimensional formula for velocity, which is same as that of speed. And if you convert this in SI unit, this is meter per second. But what is required is dimensional formula. This is dimensional formula. So for dimensional formula, you must know the exact formula of physical quantity. Now next is area. These physical quantities are known to you. Length into breadth. Breadth is also length. So this is L square. This is the dimensional formula. Its unit will be meter square. You can also write it as m0 L square T0. Both the expressions are accepted. So this is area. Now, third is acceleration. Acceleration is rate of change of velocity. Dimension of velocity is known. So you will not use change Lt minus 1 upon t. So this is Lt minus 2. This is the dimensional formula for acceleration. So what will be the unit? L is in meter, time is in second, so it is meter per second square. This is the dimensional formula. This is dimensional formula for acceleration. Similarly, you know force. Force is mass into acceleration. You know mass. Fundamental is mass. Acceleration you have already converted into fundamentals. So acceleration is Lt minus 2. This is in square brackets. So it is mLt minus 2. This is the dimensional formula for force. Its unit will be kilogram for mass, length meter, second square. Kilogram meter per second square. So this one is dimensional formula. This is dimensional formula. This is dimensional formula. This is dimensional formula. Now next I am considering is charge. This is fifth part. Charge is, you all know current is rate of flow of charge. So charge can be written as current into time. So fundamental current is fundamental physical quantity. Its denotation is capital A and time is capital T. So the dimensional formula for charge is A into T and its unit will be ampere second. This is for charge. Now, sixth, specific heat capacity. You all know transfer of heat energy Q is equals to mc delta T. Delta T is change in temperature. Here C is specific heat capacity. So C can be written as Q by M delta T. What is heat energy? So for this you have to do this. Q is heat energy. Heat energy is equivalent to work done. So work done is force into displacement. You know the dimension of force as calculated mLt minus 2. We had calculated mLt minus 2. This is the dimension of force. Now displacement is L. So dimensional formula for heat energy will be mL square T minus 2. This is the dimensional formula for heat energy. So the unit of heat energy will be kilogram meter square per second square. This is the unit and this is the dimensional formula for energy. Now I have to find specific heat capacity, dimension of specific heat capacity. So C is equals to, in place of Q you can write the dimension of energy Q mL square T minus 2 from this formula. Again mass is here, fundamental delta T, that is temperature difference. That means it is temperature. Temperature difference will be measured in degree or in Kelvin. So I am taking temperature as theta. You can take K also. K or theta both are acceptable. Now this M and M will cancel out. You are left with, you can write it as M0 L square, T minus 2 and theta minus 1. This is the dimensional formula for specific heat capacity. Dimensional formula for specific heat capacity. If you want to write the unit, it will be meter square per second square per Kelvin. This is the dimensional formula for specific heat capacity. So here I have given you 7 physical quantities and I have obtained the dimensional formula for these 7 quantities. You are supposed, your assignment will be in your notebooks, that you have to do table number 4.2 on page 70. Assignment will be table 4.2 on page 70, 71 and 72. This you have to do in your notebook. Practice it on your notebook without seeing the dimension. You just saw the formula. See the formula and do this. This is the assignment for the day. Now, this assignment you can do till Monday morning. Now the 2 questions I am sharing. You have to write the answer. Write the dimension of. Write the dimension of momentum. Write the dimension of momentum. This is for first answer, linear momentum. And question number 2. Write the dimension of power. Write the dimension of power. Use the symbol for raising the power. These are the 2 questions for your Google form. You have to write the dimension of momentum and dimension of power. Next we will discuss in the next class. That is, what are the applications of dimensions. Thank you.